Unlock the secrets of Pearl with the Cypher setups. For the A site setup, we're gonna start with the best cameras on A site first. So first camera is that you aim it here and then jump and place it at the apex of your jump, as simple as that. So this camera gives you art information and also aiming when people are coming out, and people usually don't notice this camera unless you keep popping in and out from it. Second camera is to place it here. You go a little to the right again and jump and place it. So this camera again gives you a little bit of art. This makes your camera to be a little invisible if people are coming from art, and also late contact information for the A site. Then another camera is to place it on the top of the entrance of the A site. So you just go like that, and then you can see people coming out from A main and also all of the site as well, but then you cannot see really art until very late contact. Next camera is to place it here just like that, and then this camera can give you information through the window and also art information and site information. It's a pretty good ratty camera that you can use. And then last camera would be to place it here. You just jump and place it just like this, so you can see very late contact information for site, and also if the enemies are pushing into the art. Another version of the same camera is to place it more to the right on here, but however I don't like this one because it's more exposed to the enemy team and they can find it more easily and destroy it more easily. This camera is also very good to see above the smokes to see what's going on really onto the site. So for your A site setups, the first setup that we're gonna start with is an A main control setup. So first, the traps that you can use for this is one of this here. Secondly is that you can use it also from here, so it goes a little bit deeper into the A main. You can also use this one here, so if they are basically pushing for your second trap, so they go into the trap there. You can also use this one as well, so again, if they are going from everywhere to plant, or they go to the back side, or they go and push from the right side, this trap is going to catch them off guard. So then what you're going to do is to have also for your cages, you can either have a simple one into the A main, or if you decide to play on the backside left side toward dugout, place your cage just like that. Or if you decide to play toward flowers, you can use a one way. So for one way, you come here, put your crosshair just like this on here, and then aim at this and then throw just like that. And then when you place your trap here, you can also go back here, and when you pop it, easily get the kills for yourself. Another one way that you can also use that doesn't really need a one way, you just come here, aim at the left side and throw your cage. And then when you pop this one, you can also see the enemy legs here and also get those kills for yourself when they go into your traps. For the second setup, we're going to use a more ratty setup to just use wall bangs and then kill people by using that. And then we're going to position ourselves into dugout. So for the traps, we're going to have one just like that. And as of your second trap is going to be here. So if there is an enemy that goes to the right side, they're going to get caught. And then when you are playing into the dugout, you just start wallbanging them and get those kills for yourself. As of your cages, what you're going to do is to have one cage here at the very end. And then as of your second cage is going to be not on the very first line, not on the second, not on the third, between the third and the fourth, just like that. So then, let's say the enemies are coming in. You get one with wallbang, you get two with wallbang. Then you can pop both cages and then go on top here and now play into your cage. Let's try to catch people off guard, jump from this cage to this cage, kill the planter. Just play like a rat, play around it, make enemies more even confused, and don't let them to know what you are up to. For this third setup, what we're gonna do is to have a setup for backside. If you want to position yourself into backside and play super passively. And as of your traps, what we're gonna have is to have here, so with this, just like that. So if there is an enemy coming from the left side, this trap is going to catch them off guard, and then you can go for the kill. And as of your other trap, you can either use this one, so just like that, it goes all the way into backside, and if there's anyone that wants to push backside, this trap catches them. Or you can also use this trap as well, so if there are enemies again coming in, this trap can also catch them off guard, and then you can go for that kills for yourself. And also if there are people coming from the right side or if they go from the left side. However, this trap is not good to mix it with this one due to the fact that enemy can go and break two of them at once if they go from the left side. And for the second trap, I really recommend to use either this one or use it just like this, or a little bit even more to the left. So if they are going to the plant and you're playing backside, you can start wallbanging them and also kill that planter. As of your cages, what you're gonna do is to first go on top and then place one cage on the very left here and one cage at the very right. So pretty simple as well for your cages. Enemies are coming in, you can pop this cage and then go for those kills if they go in your trap. You can then be a bit cheesy and then go to the left and use this gap to also get more kills. And then if you pop this cage, you again get those kills, and then be again more cheesy, go to the right side and then get those kills through that gap. You can also use the one way as well from the right side. It's totally your choice what you want to do with that. So that's pretty much it for all the setups onto the A side. Now let's go for the art cameras. For art cameras, we're gonna have to go up here, and then here jump and place your camera at the apex. So this camera, as you can see, sees the stairs and also sees if they are pushing from site into art. Another camera that you can use to see both A site and also art at the same time is just go here, jump and place it. So as you can see A entrance and also art at the same time. If you want more early information for art, you can come here and then jump and place it this way. So now you can see if they are coming in to the art as fast as you can. Or wait for the round to start, and once the round starts, you jump and place your camera to this hole like that. So now not only you can see early information for A side, but also early information if they are going to come into art or no. And then we're gonna start our art setup first by using a mix setup to hold both A site and also art at the same time. So for the trap, what we're gonna do is to place it like this here. Pretty simple, just like that. Or use it from the box that goes to the left, just like that. So these traps are pretty ordinary and simple. As of your cage, you're gonna place it on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th stairs, and then when you pop it, that cage is gonna make the trap be a little invisible. Be careful that you don't want to pick the trap and before they go into it, because that cage, as you saw, it doesn't really cover the right side. It's mainly focused to help you for the trap basically. But if you want, you can also use the cheesy part of this gap as well, because enemies won't really know it, and then get that kill for yourself. You're gonna be positioning yourself here. And then for your A site, what you're gonna do is to use either this trap if you want, or use that late contact trap. So here, just like that. So when the people are coming in, you're gonna have this camera, and then when you're holding this, you're gonna be able to see the enemy before they even see you. Once you see them that they're coming out, you're gonna have a cage. So here on there, like that, and then when you pop it, you can easily manage to get those kills once they go into your trap. Or if you want a little bit more earlier contact information, you can use the first trap that I told you, and then when they go into it, pop the cage, get that kill for yourself, and then move on. And also if they come into that second trap, you can also use the wall banging for yourself, which is a very nice trick. Lastly is art one way. If you want to play art very aggressively, so what we're gonna do is to go all the way on the left side of the barrier. What we're gonna do is to put the right line, look at what I put here, the right line of my HUD that is under my ammo, and then just throw the cage. Pretty simple. And when you throw that, you can pop it, and then now you have this beautiful one way that you can play around the art with. You can also, after the round starts, throw a simple trap as well like that, and then play around that trap. Next up, we're gonna go for double door. So for double door, we're gonna also use a one way. We're gonna go here and put our crosshair at the top of this white tiles where it's meeting the gray tiles. Then what we're gonna do is to put our bottom right of the camera. You see this 2 brick, we're gonna put it there, so like that, and then throw the cage. So this cage goes and lands up there, and as you can see, it's a very beautiful one way. And you see the enemies are coming in, you can pop the one way and easily catch the kills for yourself. And as of the cameras that you can use to give yourself information, basically the best cameras for double door, you're not gonna use it from the double door. You're gonna go all the way up into the upper side of B, and then aim at this church here, and then jump and place it like that. So then you can basically see double door entrance, you can see also a little bit of B, and also you can see if there are enemies going into backside. Or you can also aim at here, jump and place it like this, and then as you can see, again you can see the B double door, and also you can see if there are enemies going backside B or pushing basically into the link. And as of the positions that you can hold the double door, you can also hold it from here as well, so you can pop the one way as well and then just keep holding it. If you want to have a trap to hold the flank for the double door, you can either wait for the round to start and then place it like this, or place it here like that, so a little further away from the box. And then if the enemies are wanting to jump on the box, you will be able to hear them. They cannot silent jump pick it at all, and they won't be able to crouch under it as well. So it basically is a trap to bait that sound for yourself to know if they are pushing to flank or no. And also you can just keep hiding here if there's an enemy to be cheesy to jump it, and then they are in the air, they're inaccurate, free kill for yourself, and then you can move on. Now we're gonna start for the best setups and cameras for the B side. We're gonna start for the best cameras first. So just like double door, best camera that you can use is to just aim here and then jump and place it. So just like that, you can just place the camera there. And then as you can see with this camera, you can see the B entrance, you can see backside, you can see double door, you can see if there's anyone pushing into the link, or also you can see if there's anyone like flanking through the tunnel or no, and your response. So this is one of the best cameras that you can use onto the B side. Then the other camera is to jump and just place it at the very top of this window and roof here. So this camera gives you more later contact. However, this camera is very good if you want to use it for the post plan and also retake scenario, because people won't be really aware from it, and then you can catch people off guard with it. If you want a really good early information camera, you aim it here and then jump and place it like this. So as you can see, when the people are coming in, you can see them. It's basically like a half early, half late kind of information that people won't really expect the camera to be up there. However, if you want your camera to give you a very super early information to know that, oh, the enemies are coming in ASAP, you can just jump and place it there. So then you can see basically the ramp when they cross, and also the B information as well. And then lastly, another camera that you can use is to go here and then jump and place it on this wall. So then this camera, as you can see, gives you the information for anyone that is coming onto the side, which is a very good one for late contact, and also a very good ratty camera. The best ratty camera that you can place, however, you have to wait for the round to start to place it. Once the round starts, you're gonna place it on this tree behind the bricks here, and then immediately back off. As you can see, this camera is basically hidden because of the walls and the bricks, and then you can see all of this information if there are enemies coming into the site or no, which is a very good camera that can come in handy a lot. So for the first setup, we're gonna play super passively and hold A link and also backside control. We're gonna need Oneways for this. So when for the Oneways, we're gonna go upper side and put our cursor at the very edge here. Then aim at the top of this and then just throw the cage. Pretty simple. It becomes a very easy one way. As of your second one way, what we're gonna do is to come here and then aim at this and just place the cage. It's a very simple one and easily becomes a one way. Then when you're positioning yourself is here, so if there's enemies coming from your link, you can just pop the one way and go for the kills. Or if there are people coming from main, you can pop this one way and go for the kills this way. So it's a pretty good hold that you can use. As of the traps that you can use for this setup, for the first trap, we're gonna have multiple ways of using it. You can either use it from here, you can either use it on the door like that, or you can use it from here like that. So you can use all these three traps. It's totally your choice which one you want to use. And as of the second trap, for the people pushing into the backside, you can either use this one from the tree that goes all the way into backside, or you can use this one that goes from screen into backside, or you can use a more later one and use it like this. So if again enemies are pushing into the backside, they go into the trap, you can just peek and go for that kill for yourself. Okay, for the next setup, we're gonna have a very deep and full aggressive B main control, and we're gonna need Oneways for it. So the very first one that we're gonna use is to go here, put our cursor on the cross like this, and then put the line on the left side of the trap here under this bushes. So just like that, and then throw the one way once the round starts. However, before that, you also want to set up another one way, which you go here, aim at this. It doesn't really require a really specific lineup for it. You just aim and then throw it. Pretty simple. And then where you want to position yourself, you can be either backside, or you can be screens, or you can be here. It's totally your choice which one you want to use. For this setup, I recommend you use a camera like this so you can see if there is enemies coming in or no. So for the first cage is the late contact. So once you see an enemy there, you're gonna pop the first cage, and then you can see enemies' legs. They won't be able to see you, and you can easily get those kills. And then as of the second cage, you can use it for a bit later contact when they are down here. So you can use it like this, and then also use it for the right side and just go for the kills. Or if you're playing backside all the way here and you pop the cage, you come all the way to the right side and get those kills. But as you can see, it's not really the best position to be for this cage. Or you can use it from the right side of the screen. So you can be on the right side of the screen, pop the cage, and also go for the shots here, or use it like this and then have another cage like that to use to back off into backside and just run away. So this setup is very good when you want to just catch people off guard and then change up your playstyle from that passive Cypher into a very more aggro. So for the traps, we're gonna have one trap like this, and then as of your second trap, you're gonna place it from the screen that goes all the way to there, and then immediately move your way all the way to the top side. And then when you go into top side, you're gonna place your camera here to give your information that the people are coming in, so like this. And then from here, you want to jump onto this box. Out of your cage, you're gonna aim at the ends of the leaves there, and then just place your cage. Pretty simple. And your second cage is going to be on the box at the very right edge. So you go into your camera, you see that the enemies are coming in, you're gonna pop the cage, and then when they're coming in, you can just kill them from the above. If they go from the second trap, you can just wallbang them through the cage as well. And the second cage is for you to just keep being into it, and you can just be like a rat, or just for you to back off here and then catch a kill like that as well, or just back off to safety. So for our next setup, you can again use any of the traps that I have told you so far. You can use this one, you can use the door one, or even the screen one. And then also you can have your second trap also be for the backside. It's totally your choice what you want to do with your traps, or just have it for the side. Pretty simple like that. Then for your position, you're gonna go all the way into the upper side, and as of the camera, you can again use any cameras like this one I'm gonna use. And then for the Oneways, you're gonna have to put your crosshair here at the very end, and then put the line between your camera and the ultimate here. So as you can see, just like that, and then just throw the cage, so it becomes a one-way for the upper side. As of your second cage, you're gonna place it literally under you, just like that. So you're playing here with this camera, you see that the people are pushing in, they go in your trap, you pop the one-way, you can go for the kills. Pretty simple. And then your second cage can be here to cover you, to back off, or use it like a cheesy cage to go like this and shoot through the gaps if you want, or even go inside of it and also try to catch people off guard that way, or even drop from the upper side and then catch people off guard by you suddenly being from upper to lower without them even noticing it. Our next setup is going to be an anti-plant setup. So what we're gonna do is to have a trap like this, or you can have the same trap to use it from above, so like that. So if there's enemies going to plant default, they get caught by these traps and you can catch the kill for yourself. And then for the second plant spot, you can just have a very simple one that way, and then again, when there are enemies pushing in, you can go for that kill and just wall bang them to death. So then for the cage that we're gonna have is to place it here in the middle of that dark line. And then when you pop it, and if the enemy goes into the first trap, you easily get the kill. Or if they go into the second trap, you just start wallbanging them to death. Or also, let's say an enemy push into backside, and that way your trap went off. However, they are still planting here. You can just pop another cage and then go for those wallbang kills to just kill the planter for yourself. And that's pretty much it for all the B-side setups for Pearl. For traps to hold the flank on Pearl attack, if you want to go A, you can either use it like this to hold it from the curve, or use it like this. So this is a pretty simple trap to hold flank for you. Or for the B side, you can also go here and use it like this on the stairs, so the enemies won't be able to jump over it or even crouch under it. A quick bonus for you are the very broken cams that you can also use on Attack Pearl. You want to go on this box here, and then here jump and place it on the roof of the house, so it gives you early information if there's an enemy pushing art or not. You can also use the camera on this wall as well, so you can see if there's enemies coming through the gap, or also see window 2, or jump and place it on this dish here, so you can see all of mid control for yourself to see if there's an enemy pushing, enemy flanking or no. And this is just a very good camera to give your team control on Pearl attack.